Here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will be mine. Let's rock.
Hello everyone, welcome to Doodle Chill.
I live for this. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of finale, I will never feel no fear. First the reaper gotta catch me. I don't care who got the next crown. I'm the true and living right now. Thought you lived to see my last breath? Go ahead and put your best down. Run with the wolves and we unify. Hungry enough to eat you alive. We never breaking formation. I live and die for this crew of mine. Been to the bottom, dehumanized. Found my divinity through the fire. Pushed through it all and I stood tall. That's cause a legend can never die. I'm unstoppable. Yeah. Here I come. I'm unstoppable. Yes. When it's done, I'll be the one. I'm unstoppable. Yes. Here I come. Here I come. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Doodle and Chill. How are you going today on this wonderful Saturday evening? Can't stay, but I'm stopping by to say hi and sharing your stream to my community tab. Well, thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you for dropping by and saying hi. Always appreciated. Sorry if I started a bit later today. I was having some belly problems. But we're back on track. If you're in the chat, if you got any suggestion of, what I should maybe be doodling today, leave it in the comments. Let's turn on the music. And there we go. I'm thinking maybe I'll be working on this Sisgun Gorilla sketch I did not too long ago. Since the campaign is now on Indiegogo, you can find the link in the description down below. Here's the rough pencils, and let's just have fun with it. And this Who campaign was not successful, but he's now on Indiegogo for the second trade paperback. But if you want the conclusion, you go back it there. What's up, Beacon? How's it going, buddy? Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm the one that can't hear you. Let me go make sure if it's not on my end. Oh, it should be fine on my end.
Yeah.
Oh, you came in for a second.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
Now we can
Yeah.
hear your sexy voice now.
Yeah. For some reason, it was trying to come. For some reason, it was trying to come in through the Oculus headset that I got. So that's fun.
Somebody's jealous.
Yeah, it wants to be. It wants to be the main microphone.
It's like, yeah, there's no place for a ginger Chad. How you doing?
Good. Yeah, I just went to my parents' house, took Lobo with me. He had fun with their dogs. Yeah. At
Had
the end,
fun. What do you mean by
Yeah.
had fun? Good fun or bad fun?
He's good fun. He's got a lot of buddies over there. Made friends with the cats, the dogs, the nieces and nephews.
Hmm.
So he's having a good time. He didn't want to leave.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but he's here with me. We're both back now. So
I delayed the stream a little bit because I was having some belly aches. You know, my Chrome when it acts up.
yeah,
Probably the only reason I cancel shows.
Mhm.
If it's not like a family thing that just happened, I have to be somewhere else. It's usually just because I have a really bad belly ache.
yeah,
What I mean by belly ache, it's like having a really hot knife being stabbed by a really hot knife on the side of your belly.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not just like a cramp. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, did you see in the Discord? Planet 69's all done, including the
Oh hell yeah,
epilogue.
yeah.
So all 38 pages are done.
Sweet.
And now all I have left to do is this.
Nice.
The background on the back.
Nice.
As you can see, the entire black and white's almost fully completed.
Sweet.
And Beacon's already halfway through the colors of Murder Doll, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're going to be a little bit behind, delayed, but not that much.
Yeah.
But I can tell you one thing, though. You will definitely not be disappointed.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm going all out on this book. And it's way better than the first one.
Yeah, I would be working on right now, but once again, too many titties.
Yeah, there's a lot of titties on that one.
Yeah.
But, you know, she has a job to do. You know, why? She
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have time to waste and bother into getting something to cover those boobs.
Yeah, exactly.
Really. You know, she tried. She put a doctor's vest on.
Yeah.
But that was the entire premise of the story. So you'll understand down the line that story why it's important.
Yeah.
It illustrates the conscious things that she had to do, and she could not stop it. In the name of the big boss and his claim to power. And when you get to Planet 69, well, you see how that goes.
Yeah.
No spoilers. You know, the song I Believe I Can Fly comes to mind. Dude, yesterday I watched a new animated movie. There's a new animated movie of Green Lantern that came out
Okay.
called Beware My Power. I'm like, oh, cool. So I go check it out. I'm like, ah, fuck, it's about Jon Stewart. It's not that I have something against him. It's just that he's the type of character that works better with somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's hard to give a straight face man, character without having the goofy one on the side, right? So that's why he always worked well with either Flash or any other. He's a team guy.
Yeah.
But the movie is not bad. It's just that the story is pretty like they should have taken more time to establish it. Stuff happens and they don't even explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we all know that Al Simmons eventually went bad with the parallax story thing. So they get into that without explaining anything that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, let me gross it out without spoiler. It's like the explanation of how that goes is, Sinestro infected Al Jordan with parallax, but Al Jordan beat it parallax. He just became evil because he saw clearly instead of just being he saw clearly, and out of nowhere he just decided to have 5 rings and they don't explain anything.
Wow.
So they just skipped the entire freaking premise that made the story something, instead of just making Al Jordan an asshole. While you're watching this, you're like, Al Jordan's just a fucking asshole.
Wow.
But it's not bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like they sort of had to make them bad guy because, white guy 2022,
Yeah. Shayera's in there, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not bad. It's just like they tried to cram so much into it and making him so cool that it's not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, just the way that he wins the fight versus Al Jordan is fucking stupid. He technically Jolnir. Like it's one thing that they did. Like one of the first things that pissed me off is now the ring is called Ring. Like, it will tell you to call it Ring. Otherwise, it won't answer you.
Wow.
It's sentient. And now, not only can it, scan for information or give information to the person, it can scan a ship, fix the ship, take control of every ship. I'm like, that's not what Green Lantern did.
Yeah, that's the problem with hiring millennials who have never really read the stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. And Shayera comes in as a freaking idiot. Just wants to Hulk smash everything. The only thing is that I'll say it's like if you take it with the idea that you're in maybe like Justice League or all cartoon more for kids, it kind of works a bit better, but it's too violent for it. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
And me, I'm one of the guys that I love the 2 animated movies. Like, I love the freaking First Flight and Emerald Knight. I love them to freaking bits. It's like those things should have been movies.
Yeah.
Like, dude, we've watched many of them, me and you. And you have to, I'm sure you agree with me that most of those freaking animated movies are way better than any fucking superhero movies there's been made.
Oh, yeah.
Like, DC, they know their shit. I knew their shit.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Now it's all skipping out of the actors that people liked over, to. Well, fortunately, they changed it, but when they were skipping over putting, keeping the Man of Steel series going, and instead we're like, let's just put Sheldon as the Flash.
Yeah. But that said, I downloaded Constantine House of Mysteries, which is another one of those. Remember when the Shazam, Superman versus Shazam came out? There was a few animated short like Catwoman and all those.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Death in the Family, where you had Adam Strange and a few other death. Well, that's what they did with that one. So when you get the House of Constantine, House of whatever mystery, it came with other animated shorts, and they're pretty goddamn good. One of them is Blue Beetle with the question, and they take puns like they just said the question goes like, emotions are something are fake. Love and this is fake. It's all emotional and unbalanced, and you need to remember that facts don't care about your feelings. And I'm like, fucking A.
Yeah.
And it goes, and I'm gonna knock you out. And I'm like, fucking A. Fuck, the question's badass.
Yeah. Based.
Based as fuck. And if any of you knew anything about Steve Ditko, the actual creator of Spider-Man and Doctor Strange and a few others, and the question, he was based as fuck.
Yeah.
Even a bit too based sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he was one of those very I think the way of saying extreme conservative would be kind of, but he was not an extremist, if that makes sense. But he was an extreme.
Yeah.
Like, I like the fact that, like, humans should not drink anything else but water. That's him. That's him. Like, that's the type of, like, what I mean by extreme conservative side,
Yeah. You're quickly making him one of my favorite comic creators ever.
Him and Kirby, dude, were Chads.
Yeah.
You have to give it to them. Like, Kirby's been one of my heroes for a fucking long time, dude. You're talking about a 5'6" guy, that could have two fucking giant Russian motherfucker that are like 6'5" in front of him and still go, sup? Want to go outside? That's totally my type of dude. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear those stories?
No.
One of them was one of the ones is he was at Marvel Studios, and it was not too with the entire one back in the days when Marvel was really like fighting Nazis a lot, right?
Yeah.
So there's actual two or three Nazis that showed up to the fucking studio, to the office, and they said they wanted to talk to him. So he dropped everything, took the elevator down, and came out of the door rolling his sleeves up. Sup, guys? I'm here. And that was it. And another thing that happened is when you have those public bathing room, like public bath places, it was a lot more popular back then. So technically, it's like a sauna.
Yeah.
So you go. So he was there, and there's a the Russian mob goes in because they're trying to shake the owner for some protection money and shit. And all you saw was like nobody did nothing, but you see that little 5'6" guy walking up to those 6-foot motherfuckers. Do we have a problem here? I told him, yeah. That guy was Ben Grimm.
Yeah.
Like Wolverine was inspired by. I don't know. Like, I love that guy. Did I ever tell you that when I was a kid, I thought that his name was Simon Kirby?
No, I haven't heard that.
Because he used to work with Joe Simon and Kirby, and all his old books were always Simon Kirby. Yeah. It didn't say Simon and Kirby; it said Simon Kirby. So for a long time, I thought he was Simon Kirby until I found out that he was not. That it was Joe Simon and Kirby, and I'm like, huh. So when I started working in this, somebody told me, maybe you should come up with your own, pen name, and I'm like, why? But when I did consider that, I did consider calling myself Simon Kirby.
Nice.
And I'm like, nah, that would be too much.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, J Money? What's up, J Dollar? How's it going? Welcome to the stream, my friend. We're trying to get back on getting the show regular and every weekend now.
Mm-hmm.
We all had a lot of things to do going on in our lives.
Yep.
And if you missed yesterday morning one, we had Pedro with us.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't see that one?
No, how does that work?
And we also have had a message from Canales saying that he was going to try and be there in the morning
Okay.
as well. It's like one of the things we started changing the schedule before, which Doodle and Chill was trying to have like one of the shows on everybody's time zone type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we had like one daily, one late.
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday is the late night one. Then we're gonna have the morning one on Friday, and we might be doing a new show on Friday night. Remember when I talked to you about the Weekenders?
Yeah.
We might be doing it.
Sweet.
That's another one that he wants to be part of, and I'm like, yo, that would be fucking sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, it's like a fun recap of our week,
Yeah.
I'm J Money because of a hot black chick. Yeah, I know. You keep changing. It's either I see you with J Dollar or I see you with J Money. So I'm guessing that you don't care. You know it's you. But hot black chicks are hot. What am I going to say?
Mm-hmm.
I had my share. Now, I dated a Latina for like over a year, and that left marks. Kidding. But you know how Latinas are.
Yeah.
I might be going to go see Black Adam this weekend with one of my kids.
Okay.
I'm tempted. I'm not sure though, but I don't like the I don't like the idea that right now he has the power of the Egyptian gods. If you know anything about Shazam and him, the name Shazam is made out of the Greek gods that they have the powers of.
Yeah.
Why would Black Adam out of nowhere have the powers of Egyptian gods, and he's the Egyptian superhero? And the thing that they made that I didn't make sense and drove me off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's the chosen one that decided to stand up for the Egyptian, fighting the big bad guy that decided to make technically the story is the ring from Lord of the Ring, but it's a crown. So he defeats that guy, then disappears and reappears in the movie. So he's never been a bad guy. He just did one thing and disappears.
Wow.
So I'm hoping that they did that because they're hoping to make him turn bad down the line, which would be fucking smart.
Yeah.
But other than that, what you know from The Rock, it's in all his contract. You cannot get punched in the face more than one time. You cannot be beaten, not fall on the ground. He always needs to look good. And same thing as a wrestler contract.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, do I really want to pay like $15-$20 to go see the movie in theater? But my kid really wants to go see it. Not as all like, oh, I love Black Adam. He's my favorite superhero. I'm like, dude, he's not a fucking. He likes the fact that he's superpower and an anti-hero, right? I'm like, yeah, dude, that's not him.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I like the idea too. Like we all like our anti-heroes. Like the guy that will go out and kill the fucking motherfucker, like a motherfucker or something.
Yeah.
That's not him. My kid wants to go see it. I might go.
It doesn't seem like too bad a movie.
Looks fun. But I like the idea that it might not be released in China because of certain things. And I'm like, oh well, okay, I might go throw some money at it.
Yeah.
It's not China. Okay. You know why?
Why?
Because Pierce Brosnan criticized China in an interview, so that's one of the reasons why they don't want the movie.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, okay, I'm in.
Yeah. Well, how long ago was that? Because I haven't seen him in anything aside from this.
Well, he's been doing other roles, but he was doing interviews. So he was doing more of an interview,
Okay.
and they didn't like it. I'm guessing it was probably an interview for the Black Adam thing.
Okay. Because I haven't seen him show up at all lately.
Yeah, they tried canceling him for a while, and then some stupid ass went after him for his wife being fat and chubby, and he's like, motherfucker. I'm like, dude, you married that woman. She had children or no, whatever. Like, she's chubby. You're happy. You love your freaking wife. Why does it matter to other people?
Yeah.
If you're taking a jab at a guy that's staying loyal to his fucking wife.
Mm-hmm. Well, Hollywood's all feminist, but then all of a sudden it's like, oh, trade in your wife for a newer model. Like, whoa,
Yeah, but then respect and love those fat ugly cunts.
Yeah.
Like, she's chubby. She's not like morbidly obese. So that's not it's not in their cup of tea, I guess. She's not fat enough for them.
Just 3 chins? How dare you? The nerve.
Right? Like, god damn it, how dare you? You used to be James Bond. You do better. Let's put that on the side. Just wanted something to warm up.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be anything. So if it was going to be something on the campaign or a print or something, I would probably have it done. It's just a fun little side project I've been doing. So
yeah,
I want to get some other things done. Like, I want to get that dwarf story finished too.
Oh yeah.
But I just wanted to have the black and white of that, the sequential done for my book, and then I'm going full in.
Sweet.
Well, I'm telling you, no matter what happened, that dwarf thing's coming on next year.
Yeah.
Right, Beacon?
Yep.
No matter what happens.
Yeah.
7 Legions coming out, and there's going to be a dwarf story.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting close to that having 30 page done on the Hellzone.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, are you aware of this? Did you see that anywhere? Where I'm sure you heard that James Gunn and there's a new guy, Safan or something like that, is now in charge of the DCEU. Yeah. So they're taking charge of the DC movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
But did you see what he did? Because right now, they're all been freaking dicks right now, pussy, and trying to how do you call it when you try to interfere in somebody's business? Anyways, they're so busy on trying to hurt Twitter that he went on something called Mastodon.
Mm-hmm.
Supposedly, it's going to replace Twitter, according to them. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
There's a reason why people are pissed, because you guys keep controlling and censoring everybody and trying to control the demographic and trying to accuse everybody of being bigots and shit. So I think that if there's a platform, if he actually does what he wants to do, it's probably going to grow. Now, that said, James Gunn went and goes, oh, I'm in control of this shit. We're gonna be working on a project I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's gonna be awesome. And he shared that with a Lobo image. And at the same time, you had Momoa saying, I'm finally gonna get to work on my dream project. If you remember, Momoa was supposed to be Lobo in the movie by what's his name again? The
Snyder?
guy. No. I have a blank right now. You did Shaun of the Dead.
Oh.
No. The guy that did Sherlock Holmes and all that. Guy Ritchie. There you go. He did Snatch, Long Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
Okay.
He's supposed to be doing that movie. Yeah.
Sweet.
Dude, Guy Ritchie was the shit until he married Madonna.
Yeah, I can see why that would mess someone up.
And she hated him, and she took at him because the movie that she played in that he directed was shit, and it was all his fault. Totally not because she's a shitty person and a shitty actress.
Yeah.
And let's just say, classic horror. I'm sorry, I said it.
Slut shaming.
Is there any other type of shaming?
I'm sure there is, but it's not like it isn't warranted.
I know, right? Like, I remember being a kid, like, they were all like, people were trying to tell them to cover up and shit. And they were all like, it's woman liberation. It's us. And it's like, you're such a bigot. And after that, it was like, it was all forced by the patriarchy. We wouldn't do that. And now that it's all done and all for because the patriarchy is supposedly done now, right?
Yeah.
And then they double down and do it even worse. So was it really the patriarchy, or you were just whores?
Yeah.
And you're just not happy because you're getting old. Because sadly, it's a male trait to not grow old well. Oh, yeah. Change of subject. I got myself the Batman and Joker Deadly Duo #1 by Mark Silvestri. I'm sorry. Like, it's fucking Mark Silvestri. I don't care. Like, I you know me, I almost don't buy anything from the mainstream, but it's fucking Mark Silvestri on Batman for the first time in his fucking life.
Yeah.
And I'm not disappointed, but the first issue is really just a setup.
Oh.
Like, it's a 20 page, and you feel like it's more of a setup of anything.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. I would have liked that if they, instead of releasing them as floppy, to do like they used to do in the beginning, where all their freaking black label shit, where they were like technically double issues. You know, they went with the 20-something page issue and charging $7 for it.
Eesh.
Yeah. But they're paying fucking Mark Silvestri. So I'm guessing they do need to make their fucking money back.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's probably not cheap.
No.
And if you're not a Mark Silvestri fan and you're like, who is that guy that you're talking about, Sim? Then I will say go and check it out and educate yourself, fools. He's the guy that even Jim Lee says he's the better artist. And it is true.
Mm-hmm.
Silvestri got a lot better thanks to technically the competition between him and Jim Lee. That you have to give it to, you have to admit. But dude, he became something. He became a monster. Like his style is so nice. Like there's something about crush hatching and everything that's so like. But the fun thing about that comic is that not only does he write and draw it, he also inks it. But you know, if you would listen to Scotsman, he's not inking it as much as he's drawing with inks. Because you know, to Scotsman, I don't ink, I draw with inks. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I ain't no arty bearer. Like he also says, I'm not an inker. I'm an artist. I can do advertising. Somebody was telling me yesterday that helmet reminds them of the space. What's the name? Space horror movie. A video game. Dead Space, I think it was.
Yeah. A little bit.
Oh, motherfucker! My design was done before Dead Space. Fuck you on that one. And it's not like you know, a helmet with plates. As it's like, it's not new. I did not invent that shit. I just designed a cool version of it.
Yeah.
Like I remember like, do you remember the shitty movie they made, Lost in Space back then?
Yeah.
Like the movie was shitty, but he had like the helmet was fucking cool.
Yeah.
The helmet, it was actually something similar. That if you would have brought up, like,
I was just about to bring that up too.
Yeah, like if you would have compared it to like, you know, Lost in Space, maybe. But the idea from it came from Steelhead in Meta Barons.
Okay.
And he doesn't have plates; it's just a freaking steel head. What's up, 80s? What's up, bro? Nice of you to join us. So what are you smirking about? You're looking at your phone and laughing. I'm like, what are you smirking about?
I was looking up the picture. Best I can find is... Yeah.
Hold on, let me...
There we go.
Is that supposed... Oh, that was in Lost in Space, right? Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it showed up so well on the camera.
You put it in front of your face.
Yeah.
It's one of the trick you have to do. Put it in front of your face. Otherwise, it's trying to bring the focus on your face, so it's always going to blur everything out.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you guys can hear the music in the background because it's pretty rocking.
Oh, I can't hear it.
You can't?
Nope.
What the hell happened? Yeah, I'm like rocking to the music since like an hour. Let me go see what happened. Huh. It working now?
Yep.
Yeah, for some reason it muted itself. Oh, I'm sorry. Here's the music. No, I'm kind of interested. Like, I'm curious to see what's going to happen with James Gunn leading the DCE unit. Because he did make my favorite goddamn movie in Marvel, even though, you know, I have my own little pet peeve because of it. I just think they should have left it out of the freaking Marvel universe in a way.
Yeah.
Because the reason why I like them so much, because they feel like they're their own shit. Like, it feel like you're watching a sci-fi movie more than an MCU movie.
Yeah.
And as soon as they tried to integrate them in there, kind of ruined it.
Mhm.
And the only issue I have with that movie, but I've told you before, that goddamn intro.
Oh yeah.
And in case you guys don't know in the chat, it's in 2009. I was working on the Nut program. The Nut thing was supposed to be making it an animated 3D movie or a series or something like that. And we had producers, directors on it. It was a college project, and the one that was attached to it and working with us on it, trying to get it accepted, was James Gunn. And that was James Gunn before Marvel. That was James Gunn after Scooby-Doo. So he was attached to it with one of the producers. And like I said, it was a school project. But it didn't end up getting made. It didn't get picked up. But the intro, he kept it. And I'm even though it pisses me off a little bit, we came up with it. It's not my idea. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the entire idea that he had a freaking stereo with a tape deck.
Mm-hmm.
The dancing and listening to the music while going to get a little something he was hired to go get. Like the entire thing, even singing to a fucking creature in his hand, that was part of the first script. So I went to see it, and I remember going there with my girlfriend back then, the Latina that I was telling you about, in Argentina. And we both went, fuck! In a way, it's like, fuck you. And damn, it's so cool. Something that we came up with is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's it. Like, it's from the beginning when he walks in and puts the earphones on to go to the job, and to the point where he goes, "Oh, hey, I forgot you were there." That's it.
Yeah.
That was all part of the first Nat script. That was actually the opening for Planet 69.
Nice.
Before you got called in, So I kind of took that out. That's why. Remember when people were asking me why I didn't want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
When I did the first one, I'm like, I don't want to do it because of certain things. So I kind of had to like rewrite it a little bit, take that part out. So yeah, I was friends with James Gunn until all this shit.
Sweet.
I still love his fucking shit. Because like I said before, like, can't really be mad at that.
Yeah.
And if you pay attention, one of the producers, not James Gunn, kept trying to fucking force me to fucking put a dick-shaped fucking hotel or buildings in the background. Dick jokes. And pay attention in Guardian of the Galaxy #1 and 2. Because if you look at the Suicide Squad 2, dude, did you see it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
There's a whole bunch of dick jokes. The guy gets chucking his dick. You see dicks everywhere.
Huh.
And what the producer was telling me about that was part of it. He ended up going to work for Funimation. And he worked on Redline.
Okay.
Hence why I redesigned the bike. That's why I keep telling people, when you're an artist, you can't really get upset because of this shit, because people will always try to take advantage of you and steal shit from you on the internet, that's for sure. So imagine if you're trying to work on a project.
Yeah.
It's like I said this story before. I knock at Eidos when they open in Montreal. They go, "Oh, you need to learn computers and stuff," because I was just traditional artist. Like, yeah, I used to just do traditional. So I'll go there and I'm like, okay, fine. So I go back. I went back to college. I'm like, I'm gonna go learn digital art and 3D animation. I'm gonna learn everything. So we go to visit there. They started working on the game that I wanted to work on. That I showed concept art to apply there.
Mm-hmm.
So I go there. And they're working on the new Deus Ex, and I'm like, oh fuck, I would have loved to be part of it. I'm visiting the fucking thing with everybody, and we walk into the artist fucking den with all the concept art everywhere, and all my concept art's there. I'm like, dude, that's mine. That was one. Can you prove it? And two, did you submit it to us? Yes. And then we own it. I'm like, and it's the same thing when you apply to those talent search, talent hunt that Top Cow and all those motherfuckers are doing. They own everything you send them. It's one of the things that Liefeld got in a lot of trouble because he used to do that and steal the characters. Like I submitted to them. Like I remember submitted to them, and one of the things that I sent was Troll. I had an idea of doing an Indiana Jones type of Wolverine, medium-looking, dwarf. And you know me and dwarfs, right? So I wanted to have that fucking little dwarf with the Wolverine hair, and I'm like, I'm gonna make him into an Indiana Jones motherfucker. A bit of mix of fuck. Imagine fuck being Indiana Jones. So I submitted that, and they took it. Troll was in there.
That sucks.
Yeah, but they did that to a whole bunch of people. It's something that you need to learn. As soon as you're gonna participate into a art contest, you're signing off your shit.
Yeah.
You're applying to a job. If you're sending some of your creation, they can take it, and even if you can prove it, you can't do shit. You submitted it. It's why for any companies that you send submission to, they will say we do not take it. If they're looking only for an artist, we do not take stories. We do not take original shit. Do something with our characters. The entire thing that happened back in college and university, was, if you remember anything, that's when everything started. The entire gamer thing where women cannot be too sexy, your designs are misogynist and this and that, and I'm like, what? So I went from being top of school, top of class for like the 2 first year to being the guy that's like, you're just a bigot and misogynist. I'm like, oh, what? Tried to get me kicked out of school. Fought back. I won. Because, I believe in making cool designs. What am I going to say?
Yeah.
When I say this, we're talking about all the stuff I used to do, like the rose thing for breast cancer, Luani, all that shit. I'm like, what? I'm not kidding. Like the second year, they were already offering me to be a teacher in that fucking school.
Jeez.
And when all this shit started, well. Not too long ago, my old CJUB reached out to me. I might see if I might decide to be a teacher or not. Go teach them sequential art, concept art, and shit.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, yeah. But am I going to get canceled within the first 2 months? Hey, guy, yeah, you're a teacher here? Yeah. You heard that you're with CG? I'm like, you heard I'm with CG? I've been part of CG when it got funded, you pieces of shit. Now, you might need to get canceled. Oh, ain't changing.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, not too long ago, like I got somebody reached out to me and they for a concept art for a video game,
Yeah.
and I would have to do something that I refused. Take a shit on you guys. I went, no, thank you. I forgot how you call it, but you know when you have to go like, I do not support those. I'm no longer attached to them because they're back up. I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's.
I'm like, you're talking about my fans. You're talking about fans of that maybe survived during the fucking COVID. That made my dream a fucking reality. I'm not gonna shit on anybody like that. Fuck you. Like you would not even know who the fuck I am without them.
Yeah.
Like I strongly believe that we are here to sell books. We're like we used to say, we're hot dog salesmen in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not selling liberal dogs. I'm not selling conservative dogs, propaganda dogs. I'm selling hot dogs.
Yeah.
Try not to go over 11:30 or 12. I don't want to stream over 80s. If I'm not mistaken, he goes live around 11:30, 12.
Okay.
That's why I always try to keep the stream closing around 11:30. Last
Yeah.
night went till 12:15. I'm like, oh shit. But how's Seven Legion going?
Good. Just working on a page right now. Just you know, working on it a little bit here and there while I'm working on the Tales from that Verse pages. And yeah.
That thing should be getting close to being almost all done. I'm not talking colors, but I mean, sequential-wise.
Henry's work on issue 3 is done. Yeah, I just need to finish my line art and stuff on it.
And don't forget, if you want more detailed layouts, let me know, dude.
Okay. Yeah, I think
I'm trying to match what you guys need, so you need to let me know. You know.
Yeah, on issue 3, I'm good. But yeah, once you have time to start on issue 4, you know.
When do you want me to start on it? Like, is it something that you're waiting for me to start, or no? I was waiting for you to go.
Oh yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's in my mind now.
Okay.
Because right now it was like waiting for the go, and now it's like, okay, so I'll get on it.
Yeah, just.
I'm gonna set up the file, download the script.
Yeah. And definitely tell me what you think of the script. Yeah.
Yeah, but ask me. Don't just send me a script and say, because I have a tendency of just reading a few pages ahead.
Yeah.
You get my drift? If you want me to tell you an overall, just let me know. I'll read the entire thing, then give you my. Because otherwise, I'm reading 5 pages. Okay, I'm gonna lay them out.
Yeah. Yeah, just give me an idea what you think of it.
Okay.
Especially want to make sure the ending to Henry's part meets your approval.
Oh, okay.
Because Henry's part is dealing with the dwarf.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not in. Well,
it's not
it's
what
at,
you told me yet.
I think it is what I
Okay.
told you, but it's like it takes place way after the dwarf story that we're working on. But yeah, it's way. Yeah, I'm putting the events of the dwarf story that you're working on, that we're working on, is it's like the middle of his life. Issue 2 you're seeing was during about the his early career. So then, yeah, issue 4 story. That's like he's already a king. He's been a king for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Get it. So it is.
it's not technically the end.
I know. I get it.
You'll see him.
I get
And
it.
actually, I did think of a of a pretty funny scene. I'll tell you after the show.
Cool.
But yeah, it's gonna happen toward the end of the series.
So, a quick question for you. I'm a bit like I'm having a problem with that guy's design, but just because of stupid thing.
Hmm?
But you see that helmet there?
Yeah,
There's something about it that I'm looking at it and I'm like, dude, just the fact that it's just pure white like that, it gives like a creepy, like dreadish effect on it. Like,
Mhm.
then I'm like, because I was drawing in the details like this. Hold on.
yeah,
Where's it? There you go. And I'm like, I'm losing it. Like, it looks creepy with the details.
Mhm.
But am I not losing something? Like, it looks better like this. Am I right?
kinda. Yeah,
Right? It's like, it's weird. As soon as and it's just like a few lines or not. Like, I just did this quickly and I'm like, it kind of takes away something. Like a ghostly, you know what I mean?
yeah.
I think I'm going to leave it just white.
Okay.
I think it's more creepy. It's creepier like that. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
The other one kind of makes it look like something we've seen so many times.
Yeah, it looks kind of skull like.
Yeah.
With the lines.
Oh, let me show you something. So now there's 2, 6, 9.
Nice.
Remember that scene? Yeah. Yeah, that's the epilogue of Planet 69.
Sweet.
It's going to be a 3-page epilogue. And they will not be colored by Scotsman. Scotsman's just going to be doing the 35 pages of Planet 69, I'll be taking care of the epilogue.
Okay.
Unless you want to
Sweet.
pick it. It's 3-page, I'm doing it.
Yeah, I think I'm good with what I got.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you still have that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So technically, by me taking those 3 pages,
Yep.
we all have the same amount. I know, except him, but me and you have the same amount to do.
Yeah.
But left to do. Sorry,
Yeah.
because me I already have 5 pages done on the Blood Brothers.
Mhm.
But as you can see, I'm going all out on this book. The only way it would look better, it's if I could spend a week on just one page. Dude, if I made enough money to just go like, yeah, I'm good. My business, just one book a year. I'm good, dude. That book would look awesome.
Yeah.
They're just saying that, it's hard to build a universe or an entire little, comic book universe with one book a year.
Mm-hmm.
10 years go by fast.
Oh, yeah.
If we keep doing this, you might be able to do yourself like 2 or 3 freaking 7 legions every fucking year.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to. I would love to get to the point where I could just crank them out monthly almost.
Oh, I'd love to. But
Yeah.
it's been proven that unless you become as big as Marvel, there's no way you can make them monthly.
Yeah.
Like every independent comic book creators, like the only one that ever did was technically Todd McFarlane, and even he stopped doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, doing a monthly would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like I considered it, but the thing is, would you back a freaking comic book on crowdfunding on a crowdfunding for like $15 for like a 20 pager, and I think another $15 for shipping?
Yeah.
That could be done.
Yeah.
That's why I was checking the print on demand for our web store.
Yeah.
But the reason why we decided to keep going like as status quo right now, as the plan was going with Indiegogo, is we're still building an audience.
Yeah.
The moment that we build an audience and we have earned the trust of the people, we can do anything we want on our website. And as you can see, we've been talking about it for 2 years. And right now, everybody's doing like we've been saying.
Yeah.
Everybody now is like, oh, we're creating our stores. Look how, like, yeah, well, welcome to the club.
Yeah. I'm just turning off my camera for a moment while I dig through my files and find something.
And I'll be honest, like the entire premise and idea of using Shopify came to me because of Adam Lawson. He was talking about using Shopify for his web store, and he was saying the advantage why he was using it, right? Like the fact that it has a reputation, because you can invest all the money you want in building your own website. People don't trust it to use a credit card and stuff like that if there's no proof or certification or whatever. But that makes sense, right? And then Shopify with all the things, and then I'm like, you know what? He's right. I'm gonna check into it. And that's when I've had discovered that there's a whole bunch of apps that you can add, that you can create a whole bunch of fucking cool shit, like loyalty reward system. You can print on demand your own merch and deliver with your company brand, and that you can do your pre-sales and you can do crowdfunding by yourself.
Yeah.
With a monthly fee to pay. I'm like, I'm in. Okay, let's just say that Shopify has been a bit expensive though, but price-wise, compared to any other places, it's decent. They're competitive.
Yeah.
Right now, it's costing me like $30 US every month for that website.
Yeah.
So like $50 Canadian.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, that's looking so cool. But you saw my message, right?
Yeah, to sort of blur these lines here.
Blur them or blend them, like using the blend tool.
Yeah. Yeah, I could get.
Like they need to stick out. They need to stick out more than the rest, like they do, but just blend them a little bit on the sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, with the background with like the nebulas and everything.
Yeah,
You can sort of see like a gravitational lensing sort of effect on it. Yeah, I took the star field that Scotsman had done, and I sort of used the what's it called, the
smudge tool, liquefy type.
liquefy. Yeah, I used the liquefy tool to sort of like smudge it in for that. So pretty happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, I'm loving it.
A little bit of a warp effect.
Dude, I told you, dude, you went from being a colorist, colorist to being a fucking colorist.
Yeah. And it's funny because I started off just taking over as colorist on my own stuff because, you know,
and then
I had a colorist.
And what's his name again? Oh, fuck. Weather? No. You know what I'm talking about. We lost him, like, down from the Sorrow, Super Harem. Winger.
Yeah.
It's Winger that kind of went like, you guys should work together when you color my my samurai that I did for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, holy shit, you made my shit look good.
Yeah.
I think you might be my fucking regular colorist. And we started working together.
And we
knew each other before that.
And what's especially funny is the idea that we just sort of randomly met on the internet, but there's a slight chance it could wind up being related.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the funny part.
Yeah, the great grandpa who ditched his family to become a Mountie.
Yeah, and me, I have a great grandma that hooked up with a guy that came from nowhere, that ditched country, and had kids. Yeah. About in the same time too. It's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
And
so yeah,
we both have ginger in our blood, and we kind of look like we could fit in the same family.
So one day, once you escape to the United States,
yep,
we're gonna have a DNA test or something.
Wouldn't it be fucking hilarious, dude?
Oh yeah. That's something for that's something for the auto.
I'm not French Canadian anymore. I'm actually.
Yeah. That's something for the autobiography book or whatever. Or for the autobiography. Movie.
Two good friends becoming best friends and partners ended up finding out they were always related.
Yeah.
Distant cousins. Now my kids will have to call you uncle.
Yeah.
But you saw the boys. It's fucking hilarious how they are. Like their hair is like brown, like me, right? They have the same auburn brown, but they still have the ginger beard like you.
Yeah.
Both of them. And I'm like, damn, I didn't even keep my ginger. But okay, I have to admit, I didn't have facial hair back then because back then was not cool. Get it? We had to shave everything. But that's fucking cool. I'm like, I wonder if I would have had the same type of beard if I would have been a kid and just let my beard grow. Because when I was younger, if you let your beard grow, it was kind of like, homeless.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be hilarious because that would mean your family just got bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the end of that story though is she was pregnant. She met the guy pregnant, and the guy died in a construction accident.
Oh darn! He was such a good guy too. Ditching his American family to become a Mountie, or like whatever he was planning on doing. I mean, I guess that might have been what the last thing he told his family before he moved up there. I'm going to become a Mountie. Then maybe that plan didn't quite work out so well, so he just became a factory worker.
See, okay, let me recap. This was my grandma's dad.
Yeah.
My great grandma's dad was the one that just came and after that disappeared during the war.
Mhm.
I think. And then there's the yeah. That's what I'm saying. We'll do that test.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I will not be held responsible for his child support.
Yeah, that'd be some crazy child support because you got 12 kids in America.
I don't blame him.
Exactly.
12 kids with child support and just say alimony, dude. You're working just for them at this point. You can't even afford to fucking do anything else.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like being separated and shit like that. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to be honest. I'm happy I won. I won the custody of my kids when we split up because,
Oh yeah.
dude, I don't even want to imagine. You know.
Yeah.
Let's just say I've lost some friends
Mhm.
that committed suicide because of this shit.
Yeah.
Single dad losing their shit because they can see their kids or the mom fucking ruined them. Like, I don't know if you remember a few years ago, there was a story here where there was a guy on the bridge that killed himself. What was it? That was one of them. I tried.
Yeah.
When people get stuck into that dark place, it's hard to.
Hmm.
I used to work with that guy when I was back in security.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting close to the end of the soundtrack.
Okay.
I always recognize that song.
Yeah. Sort of has that effect, like you know how when you have a sound set to your alarm clock
Yeah,
long enough, yeah,
you recognize that special tone and note. You're like, oh,
yeah. See, what was funny is when I start to recognize the sound of something that I hear in my alarm clock, it actually starts to put me to sleep.
mm-hmm.
Because I always press snooze like 10 times.
Yeah, it doesn't wake you up anymore.
Yeah.
It has to be something that's not soothing. That, aggresses you in the morning.
Yeah.
Like you record yourself going, get up, asshole!
Like there's that song where the guy's like, he's like, oh, get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go.
I remember a long time ago before my mom passed away, right? She was
Yeah.
babysitting the kids and my phone rang. I was sleeping because I used to work night shift.
Mhm.
And she heard my phone and the phone ring was, an idiot is calling you. You got a retard trying to call you right now. An idiot is trying to call you. Please pick up. And my mom looked at my kid and like, who's this? Because that's our mom. I put that there because it was one of those back then. It was like she still had things to learn. So conversation wise was like, I don't want to talk to that bitch. Back then, like, dude. Like she would just hear me breathe, dude, and she would go on a fucking fit.
Jeez.
That's how I won in court. I'm not fucking kidding.
Nice.
Like she was like being like, you know, like ranty and shit like that. Oh, I hate him. It's all about me, man. I'm talking about the kids. And she's saying something, and I just went, and both. She fucking lost her shit. Told the fucking judge off and everything. Judge looked at her. Okay, that guy is definitely sane than you are.
Yeah.
And I won, and uncontestable. You know what I mean? Like she could not do shit.
Nice.
Only thing, it took me 10 years after that to get some child support. Because you couldn't force a woman for child support back then. And
Gotta love the double standards.
yeah, you know how far it goes, that double standard? If you are a guy, you can't pay child support, well, you're not allowed to see your kid.
Jeez.
But if she's not allowed to play, she's not allowed or able to pay child support, you cannot stop her from seeing the kid. It's cool. It's new. And I'm like, where is that not like both side type of thing?
Yeah.
I totally agree. Like you should not do something like that. It's their fucking kids.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, they should see them, but at least communicate with them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking if the guy's a fucking asshole and abusive and fucking, you know.
Yeah.
But even there, a woman can beat the shit out of her kid and they won't take it away. No, I'm not kidding, dude. When the school tried to freaking claim that I was beating my kid at a point, the school didn't like the fact that a man, they told me multiple times a man cannot raise kids. I should leave the kid with the mom, right? So they tried to get me in trouble with the EYP, and I can tell you that didn't work. EYP came in, and I stood my ground, and they noticed that the one that was abusive and violent was the mom. So they tried to fucking like help me to prevent them from going there, and they couldn't. I had the freaking social worker cry in my arms because of it. Realizing all the freaking double standard and stuff like that, dude. That woman was God sent to me after.
Nice.
Like yeah, dude. She stood up to the school, like told them, like decimated them. And told him, if you keep doing that, that's harassment.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I told her, I'm like, if you weren't like a social worker or something attached to everything here, I'd probably want to date you right now. But you know, you don't mix and match shit like that.
Yeah.
It's totally my cup of tea here. Like, I remember when I told her that, she blushed. Oh, and by the way, in case you guys don't know, go check out Outlast Night number 2 is live. Me and Beacon were the one that completed the first one because he was in trouble. We needed to come in and do it pretty quickly, which we did.
Yeah.
And pretty decently, too.
Yeah. I took a little longer than I was expecting to because at that point in time I was starting my moving job, and that's one of those jobs where
I remember when you told me, I'm like, damn, I had more time to work on the line work.
yeah, I was like,
Because, man, I know I had like 2 weeks to a month to get everything done. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those jobs where it's like you go out 8 a.m.
And you don't know when you're coming back.
Yeah, you don't know if you're getting back at 1 p.m. or 10 p.m. So, yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah, so it's like, and also it's moving heavy furniture, so I come back home, it's like, this collapse.
Dude, I remember when I moved it was not a moving company, it was a trucking company.
Yeah.
And I was the helper, so I was the guy that was emptying those vans.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a job where it was like the truck is full. We're going to something called Linen Crest. Do you know what Linen Crest is? Do you?
No, not exactly.
It's like luxury tapestry, luxury carpets and furniture and stuff like that, right? So I was unloading a freaking truck of textiles and carpets.
Yeah.
So each tiny box were over a 50 to 100 pound, and I had to move that from the entire fucking 18-footer that was loaded to a 5 floor with no elevator.
Phew. Oh, there was one retirement center we'd move people to, and they're like, "Oh, you can't use the elevator." It's like, "Oh, really? You wanna help us carry this piano up the stairway?"
Oh, use the elevator.
Yeah, it's like okay, that's fine. Yeah, we thought so.
Yeah, that's what I did too, dude. I went in and I'm like, dude, there's no way I can bring that up there. Like, you free me one of those elevators.
Yeah.
Fuck. I tried, dude, man. No. I thought you were in shape, dude. I weight lift this shit easily. Like, that's not a fucking problem. You're talking about emptying this repetitively multiple times for like hours and hours. I don't care if your elevator has issues. I'm using it.
Yeah.
By the way, we passed the 400 and the 400 subscribe to our channel.
Nice.
Again.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, we had 404, we went down, we lost a few, then we came back up. Nothing can stop us. We were that fucking stubborn. We don't quit. Oh, another thing that's funny. Remember how I found something that looked a lot like your logo in the Druyet book?
Yeah.
Same thing with the red flag from Fraga. That little red flag that he keeps using everywhere for his black flag.
Yeah.
It's a crest in those books.
Huh.
I'll show you.
And I finally found the thing that people compared my symbol to. It was actually the Necron symbol from 40K.
Really?
Yeah, it does actually look a little bit like it. Like I'll pull it up real quick.
You know, the funniest thing is the same thing happened to me. Remember that Nat logo and the logos that you see one right here? Those type of logos that I use in the Nat verse?
Yeah.
Well, I found the same thing, something similar in the fucking book as well. I'm like, motherfucker!
Yeah. Let's see if I can find that symbol.
But it's something I've learned. So it's something that's fun, and I think it's funny that shit like that happens, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like dude, I only read 2 of books of Lone Sloan. I just recently bought all the new ones because they were republished in English. I'm like, fuck you, I'm jumping in, I want everything. And I started going through it, and I'm seeing shit. I'm like, dude, that's like my character.
Yeah.
Okay. Motherfucker. I had to look at them. I'm like, it's fucking awesome how you can go through something you've never seen in your fucking life. And you're gonna see stuff that looks like stuff that you're coming up with.
Yeah. Like this symbol right here. Oh, not showing up on the screen. Let me scroll over. There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
That symbol, kind of similar. Has the circle with the lines coming from it with a longer line at the bottom.
Yeah.
The only thing is mine doesn't have that up there, and it has 2 more lines coming from there. So it's similar, not identical.
I forgot. I want to show you something.
Okay.
-69. So, you remember I was waiting for the last bee in the book tier to send me his picture,
Yeah.
and it came in. Let me just go get it. Page 13, I think it is. Nope. 11? Yes, there you go. So that page been done for a while, but you never seen those guys there before. Remember, she was alone because I was waiting for them.
Yeah.
So here's that's one of the backers. He goes by Svart. Svart something on Twitter and Instagram. He has a metal band, like a death metal band, and he asked me if I wouldn't mind joining him as his band character. I'm like, no, just send it to me. So here it is, and this is our other one. And look at the shirt.
Nice.
Okay, it's not perfectly done because I did it on a whim.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, it is to do a wing to your 7 legions in my verse.
Nice. Sweet.
So, you know, like, you know what? When I do this shit, it's like I treat it like it could be a TV show, a sitcom, or something in that verse. So.
Yeah.
That's why there's Blood Hunt is not in the that verse, but you see Blood Hunt in there somewhere, like if it would a movie.
Yeah.
I always thought that was funny and a nice way of doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like here, there's a 6-gun movie. The Cyber 6-gun movie. With a Clint Eastwood type of poster. I just thought it was funny. I know most people won't even get the reference to Clint Eastwood. But you know what? That guy picked up on it in 5 seconds. Like Brian?
Yeah.
You guys remember that guy? For so long, he was the 7-Up mascot called Fido Dido.
Oh, okay. 69 up.
Yep.
Remember those old 7-Up commercials where it's like it's got like Orlando Bloom. He's like, it on the front it says "Make 7." And he's like, I got my new T-shirt, "Make 7." And he turns around and says on the back it says "Up yours." That was great. Oh man, and commercials used to be so great back then.
Yeah.
Like there was a Nintendo 64 commercial I found on Facebook the other day. It was hilarious. It's just like the camera panning through rooms in this house, and it's like a dad talking to his son. It's like, you know, son, there's more in life than money. It's family, honor, tradition, respect and dignity. So what I'm really trying to get at, son, is, and then it shows the dad in a dress and a wig, is, how much do I got to pay you so you don't tell your mom? It's like $34.99. That's how much you can get these Nintendo 64 games for.
That's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, me, I bring it up often, but it's one of those commercials. It got banned in a lot of places, right? But it was for those online translation courses that, or that you could have on tape. So when you travel, you can learn like a bit of the language. And you don't want when you travel and shit like that. And the entire video, it's like a guy with his family. They get into a car, right? And they put the radio on, and you hear the song, boom, 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 and they all start saying, "I wanna fuck you in the ass," boom, 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 and it says you need so you don't look stupid when you're traveling around the world. And you see an entire family with kids, like tiny kids, they're all like jumping to the song. I wanna fuck you in the ass, boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, yeah, that's the type of commercial I miss. I miss those dudes. We used to have them all the fucking time. It's like, makes you think, makes you shock, like it's a pun or something. It's like, miss those years.
Oh yeah.
Why do we let all those goddamn like little cunt pussies fucking dictate everything? And I'm talking about it like we come from a generation where, our granddads thought we were effeminated. The fuck?
Yeah.
And now we're the toxic males.
Yeah.
Like, we were raised by feminist women. Any woman that supported the right of freedom and vote in this were feminists, and they raised us to be equal. Sorry. I just think it's hilarious at this point. I used to get frustrated, and now I just think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I have to say, I really enjoy seeing those videos of those little fucking 25-year-old, 27-year-old going to attack an older man in his like late 40s or something, right? In his 40s, smacking him in the face, punching him. They tried shit, and the guy just turned around and beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you saw that video of the old man at the fucking gas station. Guy's giving him shit, slaps him in the fucking face. The old man, he's in late 50s, 60s, beats the fuck out of him.
Oh, yeah, I think I did see that, yeah.
Gets him down. Guy's like, quit it. He stops. Guy gets up, goes at it again, beats him up again. Then I saw another one like today where the guy's a bus driver. He goes, no ticket, get out. Guy starts punching the bus driver. Bus driver gets up, bang, 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 hammers him down, walks him out, and he's polite at the end, still beating the fuck out of him. So it's like one of my friend, my kid's friend, like once told him, he goes, he was telling him not to, like, why he's fucking distracting his dad and shit like that, because my son does not go by that much. So I was asking why his friend was like this. He goes, oh, I can take my dad. He goes, why are you afraid of your dad? Because my dad can fuck me up, dude. Like, he's not gonna fuck me up, but if I try to, he's gonna fuck me up. And same thing with Logan. My dad goes, oh, dude, my dad can fuck me up. I'm done. But the thing is, it's not the fact of, like, I beat the fuck out of him. It's just, you look at him. Is that all you got? My turn. Oh, fuck. I remember somebody asked me, well, you got to a fight with your kid? Nah, not really. It's not. It's different, They get pissed at you and they want to taste daddy, and there's the moment where they go, I can take my dad, and then you go, no, you can't. You have more stamina that I have to give you. That's why fights with us, they don't last long.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting close to 11:30. So, people, we're gonna cut the stream tonight. Well, thank you for joining us, and people that will be watching after, thank you for watching us, and later. It's always fun. Thank you for the support. Don't forget to sub, like, and share. When we reach 1,000 sub and get monetized, I'm still giving away a giant freaking omnibus. So get on it. I'm not promoting it as much anymore. Just, took a break from it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we're past 400. We'd like to make it to 1,000 and get monetized, and so everybody can see us, and we can start our YouTube communities and talk with you on YouTube as well. That's one of the reasons why I want to do it. And also go check out my Rumble. I'm trying to get over 100 subs so we can start streaming there as well. So you'll have me and Beacon everywhere.
Universal.
Yep. And don't miss our Inkslayer stream where we work on the Inkslayer projects. You're going to see us work on our books. And now that's all said, don't forget to go sign up to my Second Chance campaign. Go to the Inkslayer store. Get Beacon's book if you haven't yet. Or get one for Christmas for your friends. Because that's the best way to get Christmas gift. You don't wait. Everything's ready. Everything's going. And we have a whole bunch of shirts. We even have freaking puzzles. Yeah, Beacon, we put the puzzles. You didn't see them yet, did you?
Nope. No.
I just saw his face going, puzzles? I want one. There you go.
Yeah.
So go get them. You can get a whole bunch of stuff. And if you join the royalty club discount thing, the more you buy, the more you collect those Inkslayer token. And when you get, I don't know if it's 500 or 250. It's in there somewhere. I'm going to check it. But you get a discount on certain purchases. So go. And don't forget, go check out 80s Made Consumer starting in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love those guys. So later, everyone.
See ya.
I see that story first. I feel that story first. I know those first. When I put them down, they've already lived. And I put them down as I'd like them to live on those pages. My stories are very sincere. My stories are people's stories. And there's elements in my stories that are very, very real. And it doesn't matter what the